clear on my screen. MGS2 for gameplay the best? No, MGS3 for gameplay, MGS2 for story. Insulting Ranger. Exactly that. As you know, this is going to be my parrot. I'll be his the end. Les can be the quiet to your end. Okay. You trying to troll, Les? Nope. No buzzes. Nope. 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 Oh, look at that dramatic mask reel. Only Snake can pull that. Only Big Bob. David Hayter. Nope, it's actually Kiefer Sutherland. We lied to you. Hey, Callie, how you doing? Remember that the boss was called the. When I get. sorry. When I get to the end of this game, I'm gonna name the stream Killing George.
Somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other.
Okay.
Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell anyone.
Don't like snakes?
Jack. John.
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
He has all sorts of
I'm
different
glad to
names.
hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
You're really
What about
tired?
you,
So am
Major?
I.
What should I
Everyone
call
seems to be
you?
tired. It's Saturday.
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call
Tom.
me Major Tom.
Major Tom. Ground
This will
control
be a
to
sneaking
Major
mission.
Tom.
You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your
No
presence.
trace of your.
Is that clear?
Is
This
that
kind
clear?
of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality.
Okay.
In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on
I still
site.
have a lot of
That
glare
goes
on my
for
screen,
food
but I
as well.
don't want
You're
to
completely
close the
naked,
blinds
just as your
because
name implies.
I'll be complete
Great.
darkness.
Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes.
That might be the best way to play.
I suppose calling me Snake was
That
your
might be
idea
the
of a
best way
joke,
to-
too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Okay, tell me
Gotcha.
later when the time is
Getting
right.
back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
I'm gonna call you
You've been issued a knife and
wait, but
tranquilizer
I'm
gun.
going
Use them to
call me
hunt for
Tom.
food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
Yeah, about
It is,
the
Daddy.
backpack.
But
I'd
it's
lost
pretty
it in
fun.
a tree on the way down.
Sorry I didn't
I
speak
see.
much in your
Well,
chat.
You'd better go back and get it.
Night, Callie.
You know where it is?
No problem. I can
If
see
you
it
haven't
from
noticed,
here.
I don't put much
It's
work
stuck
into
on a
streaming,
branch.
guys. I stream like once a month.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button.
Circular motion.
I'll be monitoring
Snake.
your progress over the radio.
Circular motion.
Can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship.
But yeah,
My
guys,
frequency is
tried to flower slash Callie.
140.85.
She had her
I'll give
first
you a
stream
call
yesterday.
if I need to talk to you.
So if you guys want to follow
You
her,
need to talk to me.
I don't know if she's going to
Use
be
the
streaming
send
much more.
function.
It sounds like
Okay, Snake.
you
Go
realize
get your
how,
backpack.
how much hard work it is. Go get your backpack. You go get my backpack now. No, I'm sorry. This way? Action button. You will? Okay. Your major is telling you to press the action button? Exactly. I don't know how to drop. I think it's triangle. Yeah. Yeah, I remembered it. I totally didn't play this like a few hours ago. Just to see how bad I was at it.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake.
Not very professional.
To equip a weapon, it's
Use the
necessary
button
to take it
that
out
you
of your
use to
backpack.
punch things
In
to
the
collect your
survival viewer,
backpack, Snake.
choose weapon from the backpack.
Select
Your
a
available
weapon
weapons
from the
will be
backpack.
displayed
Thank
in
you,
a
Major
window
Tom.
in the upper left. From that list,
Yeah, that's
choose the
part of
weapon
the
you want
genius
to
of
equip
Kojima.
and press the enter button. For other equipped items,
Recognize.
just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the
Make sure
survival viewer
story and
backpack.
gameplay.
Yep,
Best
that's
game
right.
Ever.
Survival is
I
fundamental
still
to this
wouldn't.
mission.
I don't know what
After
I
you've
would
been out in the
call
field for a while,
my
your stamina will
best game
start
ever.
to drop.
This is
If your stamina
definitely
gets
up
too
there.
low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot
Recognize the sheer
actively, for
brilliance of this
example.
game. I'm not
Your
even.
wounds won't heal
You
as
better
smoothly.
not be trolling by when
Keep
saying
an eye on
something
your
like that,
stamina
man.
so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina,
Recognize
you can
its
hunt for
power.
local flora and fauna.
Flora
You can
and
use either
fauna.
your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun.
Mark 22 Hush
That's
Puppy
right.
Tranquilizer.
It's been fitted
Thank you
with
for the
its own
host link.
suppressor.
I like the
However,
cutscenes.
the suppressor
This
will
game is
deteriorate every
this
time
is
you
giant
fire.
cutscene.
Once its durability reaches
It's
zero,
not
the
quite
noise suppression
as,
effect will be
like,
gone.
I mean,
So don't get too trigger
The
happy
Oldest
with it.
1866
The suppressor's
is
durability is
literally
shown
an
in the
interactive movie.
Any
This
weapons
is
and equipment beyond what you're
like
carrying now?
the mix between
have
a
to find
game
as you
and an
go.
interactive movie.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment. Whose crazy idea was
And then
this?
the game nails you.
Solo
This is a
covert
great game
actions
though.
are standard
This is-
Fox
It's
operating
actually a
procedure.
great game. How you doing,
Can't
Link?
leave
Good
any
morning
traces
to
of
you.
your presence. No weapons,
9:30,
equipment,
that's
footprints,
early, man.
sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions of
Oh,
warfare.
thanks.
There aren't
Thanks.
supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark
Oh,
an
Snake's getting
international
closer
incident.
to Tom.
You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word.
I'm a ghost.
And there'll be no rescue if you're captured.
I'm gonna move
Military
my
and
chair
US
so I don't
government
get
will
much
deny
glare.
any involvement in the affair.
And that was a good
Then I'll
rhyme.
just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate
on,
that
Dr.
soldiers
Clark.
on covert
Tell
ops
me
like
about the
this
fake
one
death pill and
be
also
issued a
thank
potassium
you,
cyanide
Link,
capsule.
for
Tape it to your body
wheat-
so you can take it when you need.
things.
How generous of you.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you
Oh,
into
and
a state of
Doc,
false
did I
death for a
thank you
short
for the
time.
retweet?
Fooling
I don't
me,
know.
thinking that
Thanks.
I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival
Death,
pill.
fake death pill,
You mean that
Trish.
thing they put in my
Fake.
tooth
You have a
before the
revival
That's
pill
the one.
in your
Be careful.
tooth?
If you remain in a state
that
of
right,
false
Ark?
death for too long, nothing will be
Isn't
able to bring you
blasphemy
back.
forbidden in this
Remember
chat?
that.
Why is
I'll
Snake
keep it
bouncing
in
around?
mind.
Because I'm
You
making
said
him
this was a solo mission, right?
Right.
a
guess that
circular
means I
motion,
can't
guys.
count on any
Circular
reinforcements.
motion.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Snake.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you.
Oh,
This
look.
time,
Got mock
survival
shots
is
and
of
everything.
utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in
Look how
charge of
fabulous
monitoring
he
your
looks there.
physical condition.
He looks like
acting
a
as a medic,
terrorist.
so to speak.
Codename
as
Major
recording
Tom.
your mission
Next
data.
male. Age
He's a member of
55.
Fox as
Nationality
well, and
UK.
she's here on the
Birthday
gunship with me.
8/12/1909. You are.
Hello, Snake.
Oh!
I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
To think he died in 2014.
As an
He
medic
was
who comes in by
105 years
parachute.
old.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Maybe
Are
103.
you going to tell me yours,
104?
Mr. Snake?
Oops.
My name, huh? It's Doe.
And they call you
You're a
Jack for
ghost now,
short.
isn't this?
You're a regular Captain Nemo.
The name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week,
I
no one
asked,
has a name.
isn't the revival
What's your
pill
name?
like in your
Jane
tooth
Doe.
or something?
Very funny.
I wasn't joking.
Sam!
But I'll tell you
why
my
aren't
name
you
only if you manage
asleep?
to make it
Thank
back
you for the
alive.
host.
My
Why are
frequency
you
is
awake?
145.73.
Okay, Dr.
She's
Clark, I
also in
won't
charge
be
of
talking to
recording
you
your
except
mission
to
data.
save.
Whenever
Oh
you
God,
want to
she's gonna
save,
tell me about all
send a
those
message
films.
over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
0.96.
That's
Sad
right.
you headed to
It
bed.
also
No
records
problem,
the state
Sam.
of
Thank
your
you, the
health.
host.
Good to
Glad
know.
you're here for a few
There's
seconds.
one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Thanks for,
Speaking
guys,
of snakes,
it's
you
only
remember the
streamers
boss,
here.
don't you? A
Follow
legendary
each other.
soldier and
Basically,
your
anyone
mentor.
you see here.
Actually, it was the
Stream.
boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's
Sam
mission
is
advisor.
streaming, some...
Bosses?
She also
Mafia
helped me
today?
plan this mission. She and I were at
How
SAS
do you watch it
together.
crushing around a lot?
Jack, is that you?
Thanks for
How
the
many
host, Kat.
years has it been?
Boss?
Jack, is that you?
That's right. It's me.
Look, it's the Joy. Hey, Joy.
Talk to
How are
me.
you doing?
Let me hear your voice.
The boss.
It's been 5
Age
years,
unknown.
72 days, and 18 hours.
You should follow
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
My voice could be a
Of
little
course I
louder.
can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Tell
Why'd
me if
you
that's a bit
disappear
better.
on me all of a sudden?
That's all I have to say.
I was
Go,
on a
go,
top
go.
secret
Thank
mission.
you. Hawk.
You didn't need me
yes.
anymore.
Yeah,
there were still so
self-plug.
many
Once
things
I'm
I
back in
wanted
good
you to
old
teach
Europe,
me.
I'll probably have to catch a stream.
No. I
Sam,
taught you
in
everything
Luxembourg,
you needed to
well,
know about
what's the
fighting
time?
techniques.
What's
I
the
thought
time
you were
difference
like
between UK?
The rest you
I'm
need
sure
to
it's not
learn
7
on your
hours.
own.
Is it 1?
Techniques, sure.
Is it
But
Central
what about how
European
to think
time?
like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier?
I'm not
I
entirely
can't
sure.
teach you that.
Wait, what?
A soldier
I was in
needs to be
alternate
strong in
respect.
spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique.
5 days.
In
and
fact, technique doesn't
72
even
days
matter.
and
What's
50.
most
What?
important is spirit. Spirit and body are like
Address.
two
Wait, it
sides of
says
a single
address?
coin.
Huh.
They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just
Listen
because
to me,
soldiers
Jack.
are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you
Wait,
can
when are
commit.
you back in good old
Politics
Europe?
determine
Isn't that
who
like a
you
year
think
from
someone
now?
is. And
Sam.
politics are a living thing.
It's in a year from
They
now, ain't
change
it?
along with
Or are
the
you going
times.
on holiday?
Yesterday's good might be
Yeah, it probably
tomorrow's
would be a
evil.
year.
Is that why you
year
abandoned me?
difference?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack.
Go on.
I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight.
Well, looking
You
for
are a
reason to
natural
fight.
born
You're
fighter.
born natural.
But you're
Wow.
not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing
Ooh,
more.
he's
That's
more
doubly
than
true
that.
if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission.
I told
He
you,
has no
Jack.
enemies and no friends.
Jack
Only
never
the
listens.
mission.
Come on,
You
Jack.
follow the orders you're given.
You more
That's what being
responsible,
a soldier
Jack.
is.
I do whatever I have to get the job
I
done.
don't think about politics.
I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether
actually
you're going
really
to live
like,
as a soldier or just
the
another
boss's
man
voice.
with a
I just
gun.
like listening to
There's
it.
a saying in the Orient: loyalty to the
This conversation should have happened
Do you
before
know
the
what
dude
it
landed in
means?
Russia.
Being patriotic.
It means
Yeah, I
devoting
mean,
yourself to your
you could place any of
I
these
follow
games,
the president
this
to
game's
the top
conversations
brass.
in
I'm ready
any
to die
different
for them
order.
if necessary.
The president and the top
Yep,
brass
the
won't
haters'
be
voice
there
is very
forever.
good.
Once their
Team
terms
Letters
are
pick
up,
up Keith
others will
Sutherland.
take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
These
People
games
are the ones who
was
dictate
one
the
blasphemy.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms.
Oh, come
The
on.
enemies we fight are only enemies
Wait,
in
what the-
relative terms,
what are you talking-
constantly changing with the
Stop
times.
talking so much.
As long as we have loyalty to the end,
Loyalty to
there's
the
no
end.
point in believing in anything.
But why would I
Even
be
in
loyal
those
to
we
a
love.
sniper dude that's
And
trying to
that's
kill
the
me?
way a soldier's supposed to think.
The only thing we can believe in,
In absolute
certainty, is
No
the
worries,
mission.
this game actually
Alright.
starts in a bit.
Do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake.
The last time
Oh,
I actually
right.
sat through the
Your code
cutscenes
name
of
is
this game
Snake.
was
It suits you
probably
well.
about 10 years ago.
That's right.
So
The
I
legendary
didn't
unit
quite
that the
realize
boss put
that it
together
would take
during World
almost
War
half
II
an hour
was a
to
snake.
get
The Cobra
to
unit,
the part
a group of
to
heroes
actually
that brought
play
the
the
war to an
game.
end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here.
Voice again.
After all, who knows if either of
Sorry,
us
I'm
will make
coughing
it out
so
alive.
much.
Snake, you are always best
This is
at
somehow
urban
what-
warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those
Those
CQC techniques I
try to
taught you
remember
are
basics
sure to
of
come in handy.
CQC.
CQC.
Close
Close
quarters
quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years.
I'm probably pretty
Probably
rusty.
rusty.
Like, just
Not
as
to
rusty
worry.
as I am in this
I'll be
game.
here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Oh, really?
Where are you, boss?
Oh, really?
Next
They're gonna
Major.
support me all the way.
The boss is communicating
I mean,
with us by
I
radio
don't know
from
what
aboard a
happens in this
Hermit-class
game.
submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
Try to
My
remember some of the
frequency
basics
is
of CQC.
141.80. Call me if you
Okay,
need
I
any
won't
advice on
remember
battle
that. Hopefully
techniques.
it's in the
Gotcha.
presets.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr.
Dr.
Sokolov.
Sokolov. I love Sokolov's accent.
Dr.
though.
Sokolov is being held in an abandoned
Pure
factory
Russian.
located to the north. of
Just
your
like
current
Dr.
position.
Madnar.
Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you.
That's not gonna happen.
Don't forget,
Stealth
this is
mission,
a stealth
please.
mission.
Alright, I think we're finally into the game.
Snake.
Who knows if any of us will make it out alive. I will have plot protection plus this game. So it's mostly cutscenes. This game taught me English. Really? That's pretty cool. but it still has Russian accent, which is pretty fucking cool.
Commencing virtuous mission.